Hi, I hope you're having a great day or had a great day, depending on where you're at in it. I'm glad you're here for the 6 minutes of removing the fear of the future meditation. Let's go ahead and tune in. We'll get started. There are a couple things I want to point out before we start the meditation. Bring your hands to heart center, close your eyes, inhale, exhale. We'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, repeated 3 times. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, pull the root lock. And exhale. Go ahead and shake out your hands a little bit. And then for anybody that's new or has questions or wants a reminder on the locks, I did do a separate video going over the 3 main locks in Kundalini Yoga. So in case you need a refresher. And then I wanted to point out the um, mantra. So I put in, see if it'll pull it up for me. There we go. So I put it in here so you can follow along. The way that I mastered most of the mantras in Kundalini Yoga is I got a mantra book to help me with, first of all, the pronunciation, but also so I know how the words look. It helps me master a language, it helps me retain it, and obviously knowing the meaning behind. So I haven't put that in quite yet to the notes for the description that you'll find below. And this is just below the mantra music. So this is just underneath. So if you would like to, for the first little bit of doing this, or even for the full 6 minutes, because I didn't know where my mantra book was yet last night when I posted the 3 minutes. So it won't be in the 3 minute description. Um, Actually, I can go back and do that. Just edit that. Anyway, continuing forward. So I just wanted to point out that we start with the Dhan Dhan Ramdas Guru Jini Siria Tiney Savari-a, and then I just wanted to point out a couple of things. So the dash or the A is the pronunciation according to the way that the artist sings it, Savari-a. That's why there's a dash here. And then I just dropped it. So the repeat 4 times is just for the Dana Dana, except for when you get down here. These two individual ones, the Nanak tu Lena tu He Guru Amar tu Vicharia, we repeat that 2 times. And then Gur Dita Taman Seraria, we also repeat that 2 times for this particular artist, the way that she sings it. I can't speak for all versions of it, just for the one that I put in the description. And then when we're going through, so all of this matches the way that she sings it. I just kind of wanted to point out the way she sings it is we start with the Dana Dana Ramdas Guru. This is the first recitation, or this is the first part of the Japji. So she repeats the last like 3 or 4 words before moving on to Dan Dan Ramdas Guru, excuse me. Trying to merge a couple different words here. So she'll kind of repeat the last little bit here. So as you're going through it, I just didn't want you to get confused. I just thought I'd make it a little bit easier just because with some of the way that these are recited, whether it's musically or just chanting, it was kind of confusing for me when I first started. So I just wanted to bring this up to kind of point out that as you're going through, if you follow along, which I highly recommend you do, as she's singing it, that helps you master, first of all, the way to say it, and secondly, the way that it's sung, because the way that we pronounce it when we're chanting is going to be different than the way that it's sung. So I just wanted to let you guys know that this is now in the description. I'll add what this japji means below it. I just wanted to speak to the singing version first before we went anywhere else. Okay, that being said, just to kind of help with some of the stuff that I got stuck on, not that you guys will, but just something that I ran into. So with the mudra, again, our eyes are closed for those that are not going to follow along reading the mantra list as we listen to it. Because again, I'm still working on the mastery of um, singing along with this mantra and with the correct pronunciation. So I'm not going to be saying it out loud. You may hear me whisper it because that's a part of the way I master mantras is I whisper it first, master it from the mental recitation that I can do just fine into whisper, which helps me verbalize it out loud. So if you may hear me whispering it, I hope that doesn't distract you too much. If so, then I would just go ahead and just mute me and just kind of keep an eye if you're going to be reading. Um, Wanted to go back over a couple things. So if you're not following along, close your eyes, focus at the heart center. Unless your authentic self tells you to do it from the third eye, always follow and honor your authentic selves above all, because that's your ultimate guiding force. Okay, so the mudra is going to be at heart center. So you're going to hold it at the heart center at touching your chest if possible. Okay, you're going to hold out your right hand. The back of your left hand is going to rest in your right palm. Okay, right thumb is going to rest in the left palm. Left thumb is going to hold that right thumb down, and then you're just going to gently hold the left hand with your right fingers. So you're just holding your left hand in your right palm, basically, and then securing the right thumb in the left palm with your left thumb. And then bring that mudra to heart center. That way you're holding it down, and it's meant to give you a secure feeling at the heart center. Um, this this mantra is helping us to really anchor into our heart center, to allow the subconscious fears and traumas of the past to let go of the fear of the future, right? Because a lot of what we're projecting into the future is probably not going to come about if we're dealing with our suffering here and now, right? Because we're not repeating that cycle. Now, there's a lot of stuff that we're going to project into the future that is just catastrophizing, right? It's not necessarily true. It's not really based in anything. It's just a fear that we're projecting outward. So this mantra and the mudra help us to really, first of all, anchor into a secure place with the mudra that we're holding at heart center, and then the mantra really anchors us into our heart, because this is a mantra of miracles, and sometimes it feels like you need a miracle in order to heal and move past your fears, or at least sit with them, right? Sometimes it takes a lot of courage just to sit with your fears. So that's what this mantra helps us do. Okay, let me pull up 6 minutes. Gotta reset it now. And then please listen to the mantra that I put in the description while we're going through this. And then that way, hopefully, with you having it playing in your other ear, or in one ear at least, it will kind of cover my whispering so it doesn't throw you off if that's something that trips you up. Because I know when I first started mastering these mantras, it wasn't really helpful to have somebody chitter chatter in my ear at the same time. So I totally get that. Okay, so go ahead, and for everyone not reading, close your eyes, focus at the heart center, get your hand in the mudra. Bring your left hand into that right palm. Go ahead and hold on to the left palm. And again, you want to hold gently but securely, right? It's not a clench. Your hand shouldn't be tense. This is a very, think of a loving hug, right? Or a loving posture that you really appreciate. It's that. It's just a secure, elevating, secure position. It's not clenching. It's not tense or tight. It's merely cement. It's merely to be supportive. Okay, and then let me pull up the mantra and we will get started. And then go ahead and play it when you're ready. And she does repeat the last 3 to 4 words 3 times at the end of each section. Remember to keep your hands relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. You're just in a meditative posture, no tension. And if you notice yourself tensing, return to your breath. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and inhale, keeping the mudra where it is. Close your eyes. Inhale, hold the breath, pull the root lock. And go ahead and exhale. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, pull the root lock. Exhale, we'll do that 1 more time. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, pull the root lock. And go ahead and exhale, bring your hands into your lap or into Gyan Mudra on your knees and just breathe. Notice how you feel. And I misspoke earlier, this is a Shabd, which reaches the realm of miracles, not I don't know what I called it earlier. I think I was thinking the Granth Sahib, so my bad. Sorry about that. It's the Shabd that reaches the realm of miracles. And I'm just going to leave that mistake in there since we're all out here doing our best and we all make mistakes. We're all trying to do our best to master everything we can. So I'm just going to leave it in there. And if you guys want to leave it in the comments, feel free to do so. Okay, and then with eyes so closed, go ahead and rub your palms together. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, exhale. And we'll tune out with one long Sat Nam. Inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for joining me for the 6 minutes of meditation to help us break the fear of the future. And thank you for listening to me as I'm still mastering aspects of this myself and being here for me when I am making the corrections to the mistakes that I make. So I appreciate all of you being here. Again, I hope you found this meditation helpful, and I will see you soon.